Welcome to Malaysia. Malaysia is a land where contrasts blend into a unique tapestry. In one moment, you stand in a dazzling modern city of glass and steel, and in the next, you find yourself in a quiet temple surrounded by forests. This is a country where past and present coexist, creating a harmony that is both vibrant and soulful. Kuala Lumpur, the beating heart of Malaysia, shines with the soaring Petronas Twin Towers, while Penang enchants with the colorful heritage streets of Georgetown. To the east, the wild rainforests of Borneo are home to orangutans and hundreds of rare bird species, while islands like Langkawi and Perhentian invite with turquoise waters and soft white sands. How well do you know Malaysia? Here's a question for you. Which Malaysian city, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famous for its fusion of Eastern and Western architecture and its vibrant heritage streets? Share your answer below. And here's something fascinating about Malaysia. Malaysia is a country of cultural fusion. Malay, Chinese, and Indian communities live side by side, shaping one of the most diverse and colorful identities in the world. This diversity is reflected in its architecture, from grand mosques to serene Buddhist temples, and in its food, the rich nasi lemak, smoky satay, or crispy roti canai. Every experience in Malaysia opens a new cultural dimension. Standing beneath the glowing Petronas Towers at night, and the next morning, strolling through a bustling traditional market filled with flavors and laughter, you can feel the essence of Malaysia, modern, multicultural, and full of life. Let's explore Malaysia, the land of cultural colors, vibrant cities, and endless nature. On the island of Borneo, where ancient rainforests meet the South China Sea, lie beaches that feel untouched by time. Malaysia's portion of Borneo offers stretches of golden sand, turquoise waters, and sunsets that set the horizon aflame. One of the most renowned is Tanjung Aru Beach, near Kota Kinabalu. Locals and travelers gather here to watch the sun sink into the sea, painting the sky in shades of orange, pink, and violet. Palms sway in the breeze, while waves roll gently onto the shore. Further afield, the beaches of Seporna and Mabul are gateways to some of the richest marine ecosystems in the world. White sands give way to coral reefs where turtles glide, schools of fish shimmer, and divers explore underwater worlds alive with color. Borneo's beaches are not only about relaxation, but also connection to nature. Along the coasts, conservation projects protect sea turtles, while mangroves shelter birds and other wildlife. Visitors often find themselves immersed in both beauty and awareness. The cultural presence of Sabah and Sarawak enriches the experience. Coastal villages offer glimpses of local traditions, from fresh seafood markets to festivals that celebrate the harmony of land and sea. Hospitality here feels as warm as the tropical climate. Borneo Beach in Malaysia is more than a paradise for the eyes. It is a meeting of ocean, culture, and conservation. With its sunsets, reefs, and communities, it offers travelers a reminder of the delicate balance that makes the natural world so extraordinary. Crystal clear waters so blue they seem unreal, soft white sand under your feet, and the gentle sway of palm trees. This is the first impression the Perhentian Islands leave on travelers. Located off the northeast coast of peninsular Malaysia, these islands are a tropical escape untouched by the rush of modern life. The Perhentians consist mainly of two islands, Perhentian Besar, the larger, and Perhentian Kessel, the smaller. Perhentian Besar is more laid back, perfect for families and those seeking tranquility, while Perhentian Kessel has a livelier atmosphere, attracting backpackers and beach lovers with its social vibe and affordable stays. Beneath the surface lies a paradise for divers and snorkelers. Coral gardens teeming with colorful fish, sea turtles gliding effortlessly, and even reef sharks can be spotted in the surrounding waters. Popular dive spots like Shark Point and Turtle Bay are just minutes from the shore. On land, jungle trails cut through lush greenery, leading to hidden beaches and viewpoints overlooking turquoise bays. The island's lack of cars means life moves at a gentle pace. Most people get around by boat or simply walk along the sand. Evenings on the Perhentians are quiet yet charming. Beach cafes serve fresh seafood under a sky full of stars, and the sound of waves becomes the night's background music. Occasionally, small fire shows or acoustic music performances light up the beach. Perhentian Islands aren't just a beach holiday, they're a reset button for the soul. Here, time slows, the ocean sparkles endlessly, and the worries of the world fade with each tide. Rising from the emerald waters of the Andaman Sea, Langkawi Island is a place where tropical beauty meets cultural charm. Known as the Jewel of Kedah, this Malaysian archipelago of 99 islands offers a blend of pristine beaches, lush forests, and fascinating legends. Pantai Chinang, the island's most popular beach, stretches with golden sand and a lively strip of cafes, shops, and water sports. For quieter moments, Tanjung Ru offers tranquil shores framed by limestone hills. The island's sunsets are nothing short of breathtaking, painting the horizon in orange, pink, and purple hues. One of Langkawi's most famous attractions is the Langkawi Sky Bridge, a curved walkway suspended high above the jungle canopy, accessible via a thrilling cable car ride up Gunung Mat Cincang. From here, the panoramic views extend to neighboring islands and even Thailand on clear days. Langkawi's mangrove forests and limestone caves are another highlight. Best explored by boat along the Kilim Karst Geoforest Park. Guides share the island's unique ecology while pointing out wildlife such as eagles, monkeys, and monitor lizards. The island is also steeped in myth, with stories of princesses, curses, and magical wells woven into local culture. Markets offer handmade crafts, traditional snacks, and the duty-free shopping that makes Langkawi especially popular. Langkawi isn't just a destination, it's an experience of natural wonder, cultural richness, and island serenity that lingers long after the waves have faded from memory. Deep in the heart of Southeast Asia lies the Borneo Rainforest, one of the oldest and most diverse ecosystems on the planet. Spanning millions of years in age, it is a living library of evolution and a sanctuary for rare and endangered species. The Malaysian portion, covering Sabah and Sarawak, is a world of towering dipterocarp trees, tangled vines, and dense canopies that block out the sun. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and the constant hum of insects, broken by the calls of hornbills or the rustle of a proboscis monkey in the branches. This rainforest is one of the last refuges of the orangutan. Watching one move gracefully through the trees is a humbling reminder of how closely connected humans are to this ancient land. Other rare inhabitants include pygmy elephants, clouded leopards, and the vividly colored Raja Brooks bird-wing butterfly. Exploration here ranges from guided treks along muddy trails to river safaris on the Kinabalu, where crocodiles bask on the banks and kingfishers flash by in streaks of blue and orange. For those seeking culture as well as nature, visits to indigenous villages reveal traditions that have endured for centuries, often deeply tied to the forest itself. The Borneo rainforest is not simply a place. It's an experience of raw wilderness, where every sound, sight, and scent feels like a step into another world untouched by time. Cool mountain air, rolling tea plantations, and a landscape dotted with colonial-style bungalows. Cameron Highlands offers a different side of Malaysia. Perched over 1,500 meters above sea level in Penang, it's a retreat from the tropical heat and a favorite among locals and travelers alike. The highlands are famous for their endless green carpets of tea bushes. Visiting estates like BOH Tea Plantation gives you panoramic views of undulating hills, along with the chance to sip freshly brewed tea while overlooking the fields. Beyond tea, the region's fertile soil supports strawberry farms, vegetable gardens, and flower nurseries. Visitors can pick their own strawberries or wander through lavender fields, bursting with color and fragrance. Nature lovers can explore jungle trails that lead to waterfalls, mossy forests, and viewpoints offering sweeping vistas. The mossy forest, in particular, feels like stepping into a fairy tale, with twisted trees draped in thick layers of moss and mist swirling between the branches. The towns of Tanarata and Brinchang serve as gateways, with cozy cafes, markets, and charming inns. The night market in Brinchang is a must-visit for street snacks and fresh produce. Cameron Highlands is a place where time slows. The air feels lighter, and every view looks like a painting, a perfect escape into nature's gentle embrace. Towering limestone cliffs shelter one of Malaysia's most famous cultural landmarks, Batu Caves, a sacred Hindu site just outside Kuala Lumpur. This natural wonder and spiritual haven draws millions of visitors each year, especially during the colourful Thai Pusam festival. The first sight that captures attention is the colossal golden statue of Lord Murugan, standing 42 meters tall at the base of the cave steps. Behind it, a rainbow-colored staircase of 272 steps leads to the main cave temple, offering a vibrant welcome to worshippers and travelers alike. The caves themselves are a network of vast chambers formed over 400 million years ago. Sunlight filters through openings in the rock, casting dramatic beams onto temple shrines and highlighting intricate Hindu carvings. Outside the main temple cave, the dark cave offers an entirely different experience, a guided eco-tour through a preserved ecosystem of bats, rare spiders, and unique limestone formations. It's a reminder of the site's natural as well as cultural significance. The surrounding area hums with activity. Vendors sell garlands, incense, and sweet Indian snacks, while monkeys dart between trees and visitors in search of treats. The blend of spiritual devotion and lively energy makes the atmosphere unforgettable. Batu Caves is more than a tourist stop. It's a journey into Malaysia's cultural heart, where history, faith, and nature stand side by side in breathtaking harmony. Just a short boat ride from the mainland of Terengganu lies Kapas Island, a small tropical paradise where time seems to stand still. Known for its powdery white sand and crystal clear waters, it offers a peaceful escape far from the crowds. The island's name, Kapas, means cotton in Malay, a fitting description for its soft beaches. Gentle waves lap at the shore, and the shallow waters reveal colorful corals and schools of fish, even without snorkeling gear. Diving and snorkeling here are exceptional, with coral reefs teeming with marine life such as clownfish, butterfly fish, and even the occasional sea turtle. The waters are calm and warm, making them ideal for beginners and families. Inland, Kapas is covered in lush vegetation, with simple trails that lead to hidden viewpoints. The lack of motorized vehicles adds to its charm. Here, the soundtrack is the rustle of leaves, the call of seabirds, and the rhythmic splash of the tide. Evenings on Kapas are magical. The sun sets in shades of gold and pink, and the night sky, free from city lights, reveals a dazzling spread of stars. Small beachfront cafes serve fresh seafood by candlelight. Kapas Island isn't about luxury resorts or packed itineraries. It's about slowing down, breathing in the sea air, and embracing the beauty of simplicity. Where the turquoise waters of the Celebes Sea meet white sandy shores. The Semporna Archipelago in Sabah unfolds like a dream for ocean lovers. Scattered off the southeastern coast of Borneo, these islands are gateways to some of the world's most spectacular diving sites. The town of Semporna itself is a humble port, buzzing with dive shops and boats, ready to whisk travelers to nearby islands like Sipadan, Mabul, and Kapalai. Each island has its own charm. Sipadan is legendary for its drop-off reefs. Mabul is renowned for macro photography, and Kapalai offers crystal-clear shallows perfect for snorkeling. Beneath the surface, the archipelago is an underwater Eden. Massive schools of barracuda swirl in silver tornadoes, sea turtles glide lazily through the currents, and reef sharks patrol colorful coral gardens. Visibility is often so clear you can see 30 meters or more. On land, island life is slow and simple. Wooden stilt houses rise above the water, home to the Bajau Laut, or sea gypsies, whose lives revolve around the tides. Children paddle between boats, laughing under the blazing tropical sun. Evenings bring quiet beauty, sunsets spilling pink and orange across the sea, the sound of waves lapping at the shore, and the silhouettes of fishing boats drifting home. The Semporna Archipelago is not just a travel destination. It's a place where the ocean feels infinite. And every dive or swim feels like a journey into a hidden paradise. History, culture, and flavor come together in Georgetown, the vibrant capital of Penang. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this city blends colonial charm, multicultural heritage, and an ever-evolving creative spirit. Walking through its streets is like stepping into a living museum. Chinese shophouses stand beside British colonial buildings, Indian temples neighbor Muslim mosques, and colorful street art turns every corner into a photo opportunity. The famous murals by Ernest Zakharevich have become icons of the city. Food is at the heart of Georgetown's identity. Hawker stalls serve steaming bowls of Penang laksa, char kway teow sizzling in woks, and sweet ais kacang piled high with ice and syrup. The flavors reflect the city's mix of Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences. The city's history comes alive in landmarks like the Ku Kongsi Clan House, Fort Cornwallis, and Cheong Fat Tsi's Blue Mansion. Each tells a story of migration, trade, and cultural exchange that shaped Penang into the melting pot it is today. Beyond the historic core, modern cafes, boutique hotels, and art spaces thrive, attracting young creatives and travelers seeking more than just sightseeing. Georgetown isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to taste, to explore, and to experience the harmony of cultures that have coexisted here for centuries, creating something truly unique. Far off the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia lies Tioman Island, a jewel set in the South China Sea. Once named one of the world's most beautiful islands by Time magazine, it remains a paradise for those seeking nature, adventure, and serenity. The island's coastline is a mix of soft golden beaches and rocky coves, framed by dense rainforest that covers its mountainous interior. Kampung Tekek, the main village, offers a welcoming base with small shops, seafood restaurants, and dive centers. Under the turquoise waters, Tioman's coral reefs burst with life. Snorkeling and diving sites like Coral Island and Rengis Island teem with angelfish, parrotfish, turtles, and even the occasional blacktip reef shark. Visibility is excellent, making it a dream for underwater photographers. For those who prefer land adventures, jungle treks lead to hidden waterfalls like Asar Waterfall, where cool pools invite you for a refreshing dip. The trails also reveal the island's wildlife, from giant monitor lizards to colorful butterflies. Despite its beauty, Tioman has retained a quiet charm. There are no sprawling resorts or busy streets, just a scattering of chalets and bungalows blending into the natural surroundings. Nights are peaceful, with the sound of waves as the only soundtrack. Tioman Island is the kind of place that slows your heartbeat. Here, every sunrise feels like a gift, and every moment is wrapped in the island's timeless calm. Tropical charm, colonial heritage, and world-class cuisine. Penang Island is a destination that balances old-world allure with modern creativity. Known as the Pearl of the Orient, it offers everything from historic streets to sandy beaches. At the island's heart lies Georgetown, a UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for its colorful shophouses, street art, and vibrant markets. Wandering through its lanes is like stepping through different eras and cultures all at once. Penang's beaches, such as Batu Feringhi, offer relaxation with golden sands and warm waters, while Penang Hill provides sweeping views of the island and cool breezes away from the coast. Temples and cultural landmarks abound, including the sprawling Kek Lok Si Temple, one of the largest Buddhist temples in Southeast Asia, and the Snake Temple, where pythons rest among the incense coils. Food is Penang's greatest pride. From char kway teow to Penang laksa, street hawkers deliver flavors that have earned the island its title as one of Asia's best food destinations. Penang Island is a place where heritage meets innovation and where every day offers a chance to savor history, culture, and the simple joy of island living. Modern Malaysia has a capital of its own design, Putrajaya, a planned city built to be the nation's administrative heart. Located just south of Kuala Lumpur, it's a place where striking architecture meets lush landscaping, creating a space that feels both futuristic and serene. The city's most iconic landmark is the Putra Mosque, with its rose-tinted granite facade and elegant pink dome reflecting in the waters of Putrajaya Lake. Beside it, the Prime Minister's office, Perdana Putra, stands with green domes and a commanding presence. Bridges are a signature feature here, each with unique designs, blending modern engineering with cultural motifs. Seri Wawasan Bridge, with its sail-like structure, is especially stunning when illuminated at night, casting shimmering reflections across the lake. Despite its role as a government hub, Putrajaya offers plenty of leisure spaces. Parks like Taman Batani and Taman Wetland are perfect for cycling, picnics, and birdwatching. The lake itself hosts boat cruises, giving visitors a chance to see the city from a peaceful vantage point. Events and festivals often fill the calendar, such as the Putrajaya International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta, which transforms the skyline into a colorful display of floating giants. Putrajaya may be new compared to Malaysia's historic cities, but its careful design, open spaces, and modern elegance make it a refreshing destination for those who appreciate a balance of nature and urban planning. At the heart of Malaysia's modern identity stands Kuala Lumpur, a dynamic city where gleaming skyscrapers rise above centuries-old markets and temples. It's a place where tradition and innovation live side by side, creating a skyline and culture like no other. The city's most famous landmark is the Petronas Twin Towers, soaring 452 meters into the sky. From the sky bridge and observation deck, the city stretches out in every direction, a mix of modern towers, historic buildings, and pockets of green. but KL's soul is found in its streets. Bukit Bintang pulses with shopping malls, street food stalls, and nightlife, while Chinatown's Petaling Street is alive with the scent of herbal teas, sizzling noodles, and bargain-hunting crowds. Cultural treasures abound. The National Mosque's striking architecture, the Sultan Abdul Samad Building's Moorish design, and the Thian Hu Temple's ornate beauty all showcase the city's diversity. Food is a highlight here. From banana leaf curries in Little India to smoky satay in Jalan Alor. Each meal is a journey through Malaysia's multicultural heritage. Kuala Lumpur is more than just the nation's capital. It's a celebration of contrasts, where every street corner tells a different story, and the energy of the city keeps you coming back for more. Once a bustling port on the maritime Silk Road, Malacca wears its history proudly in every street, building, and flavor. This UNESCO World Heritage City in southern Malaysia is a mosaic of cultures shaped by centuries of trade and colonial rule. The heart of Malacca beats in Dutch Square, where the red-painted Stadhuis and Christ Church stand as reminders of the city's Dutch era. Nearby, the remains of a Formosa fortress recall the Portuguese presence, while the British influence is visible in colonial architecture scattered across town. Jonker Street is the city's most famous thoroughfare. By day, it's lined with antique shops, cafes, and museums. By night, it transforms into a bustling market filled with street food, trinkets, and music. Malacca's multicultural heritage shines in its religious sites. From the serene Cheng Hun Ting Temple, the oldest functioning Chinese temple in Malaysia, to the elegant Kampung Kling Mosque and ornate Hindu temples. Food here is an adventure of its own. The city is known for Nyonya cuisine, a blend of Chinese and Malay flavors, with dishes like chicken pongteh and laksa lemak stealing the spotlight. Malacca is a living history book, a city where every corner has a story to tell, and every meal carries the taste of centuries past. Floating off the coast of Sabah, near the world-renowned Sipadan, Mabul Island is a diver's paradise with a twist. It's as famous for its muck diving as for its tropical beauty. The shoreline is lined with stilt houses, fishing boats, and dive lodges, giving the island a warm, lived-in feel. Clear waters lap gently at the sandy beaches, but it's what lies beneath that captures the imagination. Mabul's reefs are home to an astonishing variety of macro life. Seahorses, frogfish, flamboyant cuttlefish, and rare nudibranchs hide among corals and sandy slopes. Divers and photographers come from all over the world to spot these tiny treasures. Above the water, Mabul offers a glimpse into the life of the Bajau Laut, or sea gypsies, who have lived on the ocean for generations. Their culture and traditions add depth to the island's natural appeal. Days on Mabul are filled with boat trips, lazy afternoons in hammocks, and evenings where sunsets turn the sea into liquid gold. The pace is slow, but the experience is rich and layered. Mabul Island is more than a diving destination. It's a meeting point between ocean wonder and cultural heritage, leaving visitors with memories that shimmer long after the journey ends. Rising 4,095 meters above the clouds, Mount Kinabalu is more than just Malaysia's highest peak. It's a sacred landmark, a biodiversity hotspot, and a challenge that draws climbers from around the globe. Located in Sabah, on the island of Borneo, the mountain dominates the skyline of Kinabalu National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its slopes are home to an astonishing variety of plant life, from dense lowland rainforests to alpine meadows dotted with rare orchids and the striking pitcher plants. The climb to the summit is demanding but deeply rewarding. Most treks begin at Timperhon Gate and wind through shifting landscapes from mossy forests to granite plateaus. Along the way, climbers are greeted by crisp mountain air and the sounds of hidden waterfalls. The final push to Lowe's Peak, often starting before dawn, is unforgettable. As the first light of sunrise breaks over the horizon, the jagged granite summit glows, and the view stretches across the island to the South China Sea. It's a moment of pure awe. Beyond climbing, Kinabalu National Park offers scenic trails, botanical gardens, and hot springs for those who prefer gentler adventures. Birdwatchers can spot endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. Mount Kinabalu is not just a mountain, it's a journey into the heart of Borneo's natural and spiritual heritage, where each step tells a story written by time, nature, and the will to reach the top.